All right.
Okay. Good evening, guys. So we'll start now.
Oh wait, who's going to be Scrum Master? Oh, still you. Yeah, for this.
Retrospective.
Okay.
Yeah. So good evening, guys. I think the demo went well, and we have got a feedback, and we'll just walk through each one of you what you wanted to do and what you learned about the whole sprint.
So start with what,
Ishan, yeah. Ishan, yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's good discussing on the privacy requirements. So that's basically all I was what I was doing. So yeah, that's me, and that's it for me.
So what did you feel about the sprint? Like,
I feel like a lot of things that we probably need is like we have all built a lot of great parts, but I think now is the time where we start to finish them and then start collapsing them together, because like what you need to finish on you, so that who's next? Drew, and then goes on to security. And then the last part will be you.
So class diagram will be interacting. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we need to collaborate with everyone.
Yeah. And then can look at what you do and update my etc. summary accordingly. So I think that's it. I think we're doing good in terms of process. We just need to accelerate some of it and then share the information a little bit more.
Good.
For the security plan, I have demonstrated most of the cases which I thought it would be enough for sprint part 2. But he still mentioned other cases which I have never thought of, like what if the card is stolen and some few power outages on it. So that I will be working on. But as of now, I think I've done okay. And also I need to work on the treatment of how the data goes from from the boot to the databases, like how it transfers the data and all. So I need to concentrate.
Okay. He said about that. I thought the voting station would be online, but then he said the voting station won't be online, so we won't be considering that at the due duration. Okay. So I think one of the security plan would be updating, because there will be early voters.
Okay.
Early voters who mailing their votes. Okay. So those are not those have to be included.
Okay.
But that's that's for you too. You and then who else? Crap. There have to be a process in place to get them off, so they can vote. They can mail in their vote and then vote again. Okay. So that would be a duplicate vote. So that's something the process I have to consider.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe that also I would be taking part of to consider if I could add some security to it, so that once he voted on the mail, so that I could be taking his name out or checking by the authentication. Yeah. So that I would be adding.
Okay. Anything else apart from that? What did you feel about the sprint? Positives and negatives?
Yeah, everything. Everybody is on the same page and everybody is able to communicate with each other well. So I don't think there are many negatives which are need to be present.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got some really good feedback regarding the DFD.
Okay.
And I think I had merged processes which can be divided further, and also include maybe one or two data stores. For example, to store the PIN of the election official. Okay. So I think there were 4 changes, and I'll start working on each of those changes, so that in the next sprint that will be my sprint backlog, and I'll start working on it so that by the next time it will be ready. Okay. Yeah, and good work, guys. Okay.
Sorry, oh man, I already said that the lost ID card will also be a process.
Yeah, that will be a process.
Yeah, it will be separate. Not. Wait, will it be in the same system?
I'll try to think about it. I mean, the other things what it was mentioned in the demo feedback was not too complicated. I mean, it's just like adding another process or data. So we could work with that. But the lost card is one thing which I would need to work on.
Maybe I can also add this.
You too.
Sequence.
And you would actually we'll start from him, because he have to design
the class.
Yeah, because the election official, like I said,
exactly,
you have to be a thing there to control the whole thing.
So I think I'll start I've got a good feedback and a few points to be considered. So basically he pointed out the visibilities of all the attributes and methods. So I have already done that. I'll share with you the updated class diagram, and then few points we need to capture 1 more or 2 classes to connect all the overall process of the system. So I'll be working on that. I'll be needing help of Drew, maybe to find out any other classes which will be needed to complete the whole process, like connect the whole process. So I'll be working with Drew on that. So apart from that, yeah, it was a nice work. Like we have collaborated very well this time, and we'll try to collaborate more, and we'll complete it. Yeah.
So I think the testing plan is on track right now. We have so far worked on 5 use cases, and for corresponding to those 5 cases, I have prepared the testing plan. And like Professor told, I think that we should include the performance testing too for each of those cases. So I'll be working on that. And I think that we need to refine the requirements more so that we can increase the number of use cases.
Ooh, I think the performance testing we might be.
I think he said you don't need to do it, but
Yeah.
just like give him an idea of how you would do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe you could write like a paragraph or 2 on, how you could perform such. That's
Yeah,
what-
and
And one more point he pointed out is like we need to consider integration testing as well.
Yeah.
So we need to do that.
Yeah.
So you
Because
make
the
a note of
smart
this.
cards is the individual system, and the voting system is the individual system, and the whatever transfer the data from.
Yeah.
Collective process, like we
So I
need
think
to
like
test.
as soon as more entities start collecting into the class
Exactly,
diagram, I think
yeah.
that we can.
Yeah, just I mean, out of when you said smart card, it came to mind. So, Drew, in your sequence diagram, you said that each voter will get a smart card, but that's not how it is, right? The smart card is reused.
Reused.
Reprogrammed.
Yeah,
So I think
reprogrammed.
maybe that change you need to put into your sequence diagram.
I think it's there, but I think he just said it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the
Because
checking.
each person gets the same smart card. It's just reprogrammed.
Yeah.
One feedback I think that we should sometime we should all sit together and look into each other's work so that we stay updated of what others are doing, because sometimes it happens that I'm doing something else and corresponding to the class diagram sequence.
Yeah, that's
is
what I said.
not there.
That's we
So
all.
I think
that's-
that
So I
someday-
think that's where we are lacking till
Yeah.
now. We are doing our work like individually good,
Yeah.
but now we
We
have
need
to
to
collectively
integrate it.
I think that
check.
if we sit together and look into
No, we
each
don't
other's-
have to sit together. That's why I said put all your file
On the
links
drive.
in the
Yeah,
assumption,
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
we can check each
Share.
other.
Yeah.
We already have a team drive, but
Yeah.
the
We
lucid
can,
charts
yeah.
have to be like we can at least look at it, not just a PDF, because PDF might not be exactly what you meant it to be look like.
I think we can give frequent feedbacks of each other's work, like what we have done and what all can be included more like that. So I think it would help us to refine.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, we'll do that.
I couldn't get to my part in a sprint demo, so I did not get any specific feedback regarding my.
That means you're
Nice.
perfect.
Thank you. But I did see the deployment diagrams that the other teams had made, and I got feedback from that. That we have to be. I have to more or less rework my diagram into being a little more comprehensive and a little more technical in terms of what kind of software and what kind of hardware we are using, and then on to the nitty-gritty stuff.
See the human process as well.
Yeah, human process as well as the point that Professor
The
mentioned
recounting.
about the recounting, where we have to have
Data
separate.
Yeah, the
Well, we
data
don't
store
have
is
to.
in
Yeah, we
place.
have that store.
Yeah.
but
The
we
data
don't
store is in place, but I think you'll have to include that.
have- physical data.
Physical
Yeah,
balance.
yeah, yeah,
Physical
because
balance.
it probably not be in your wait.
No, it is
will
there
be
in
your
the
process. Yeah,
DFT,
yeah. Sorry.
So you need to include in deployment
Yeah,
diagram.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
include it in the.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'll write down. I'll keep that in mind, and I'll include that in I'll update the deployment diagram accordingly. I can't really comment on how the sprint demo went per se, but I guess it was good, and yeah, the thing. So now I know what I have to improve upon in the deployment diagram, so I'll start with it.
Good. I think Drew, you can
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And
we need to
I
blend a little.
got feedback from the professor. Don't put the database in the sequence
Yeah.
demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming that the sequence demo is this is the in-memory process, so it's important. And also, I need you the method from the class diagram to put in my message online.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I get a lot. I can change, upgrade my sequence diagram, and maybe create 2 more sequence diagram
Yeah, I think we
in
should
the
like,
next sprint.
I think we should review the use case again, read it once again, and then
Yeah.
add more
Yeah.
user stories in it, so that
Okay, yeah, we have probably can add 3 to 4 user stories
yeah,
right
Yeah.
now.
Yes,
to
yes.
include more details.
Okay. So overall, the sprint went well. So I think we have few more points to consider this sprint. We'll just try to collaborate more, and we'll just give feedback on everyone's work.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing which
Yeah.
we need to do in the next sprint.
Okay.
I think we're
We'll
on
stay
good.
in the loop about.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.